Hello everyone. In today's session, we will learn about RIM-162 Evolved Sea Sparrow. If you are eager to learn more about this missile, get back to your seat and stay tuned only at this channel. The Evolved Sea Sparrow Missile, RIM-162, is a medium-range, surface-to-air interceptor designed to counter high-speed anti-ship cruise missiles naval vessels against anti-ship cruise missiles. Low-velocity air threats, such as drones and helicopters, and high-speed maneuverable surface threats. Manufactured by Raytheon Missile Systems, this weapon refers to an improved version of the RIM-7 Sea Sparrow missile. The original RIM-7 Sea Sparrow was an expedient design intended to provide short-range defensive fire that could be deployed as rapidly as possible. In the years after its introduction, it was upgraded to follow improvements being made in the air-to-air models used by the U.S. Navy and U.S. Air Force. The ultimate version in this line of weapons was the R model, which introduced a new dual-seeker homing system and many other upgrades. The ESSM works in concert with other air defense interceptors, such as Standard Missile 2 and Standard Missile 6, to provide naval vessels with a layered defense. Talking about its development, in the late 1950s, the introduction of high-speed jet aircraft, equipped with sea-skimming anti-ship missiles, provided a significant threat to U.S. and Allied naval vessels, exacerbating the inadequacy of the era's gun-based naval air defenses. After the sinking of the Israeli destroyer NS LVAT in 1967 by a Russian anti-ship cruise missile, NATO allies realized the importance of having a reliable self-defense missile to safeguard their navies. In 1968, 4 countries, including Denmark, Italy, Norway, and the United States, signed a Memorandum of Understanding to jointly develop the NATO Sea Sparrow surface missile system. These countries also organized the NATO Sea Sparrow Consortium, which has grown to 12 countries today, including the US, Australia, Canada, Denmark, Norway, Germany, Belgium, Greece, Spain, Turkey, Portugal, and the Netherlands. States that joined the consortium were given a seat on the project steering committee, allowing them to provide feedback on the direction and management of the project. Consortium members also share the financial burden of developing new variants of the weapon system. 3 non-consortium states have also acquired ESSM through foreign sales, including Japan, Thailand, and the United Arab Emirates. In April 1991, the NATO Sea Sparrow Project Office presented a proposal to the NATO Sea Sparrow Project Steering Committee to upgrade the NSSMS to modify performance against faster and more maneuverable low-altitude threats. As a result, the development of the ESSMs deployed were taken place. The first production ESSM was delivered to the U.S. Navy in 2002, and the missile has been in service since 2004. Let's take a look at the design and general characteristic of this missile. The ESSM anti-ship missile is equipped with a tail control system to obtain high speed and maneuverability. The missile, which can operate in all weather conditions, has a length of approximately 3.64 meters, a diameter of 254 millimeters, and a weight of 280 kilograms. The missile can also be loaded in a quad-pack canister for the Mk-41 VLS shipborne launching system, or in a single pack for the Mk-29 trainable launcher and Mk-48 guided missile VLS. This ESSM is also capable of being fired from the Mk-57 VLS and the Mk-56 dual-pack ESSM launching system. Furthermore, the Sea Sparrow missile can be integrated with the Aegis weapon system, Mk-57 NATO Sea Sparrow Missile System, Flex-Fire Weapon Control System, Ship Self-Defense System, SSDS, Total Ship Computing Environment, and APAR combat systems. Moving on further, let's take a look at the propulsion and the performance of this missile. The ESSM anti-ship missile is powered by a high-performance Mark 134 Mod 0 rocket motor dual propellant propulsion system that develops high thrust. The motor can operate in temperatures ranging between -14 to 133 degrees Fahrenheit. The propulsion system provides the missile with a speed of over Mach 4 and a range of more than 50 kilometers. The rocket motor measures are approximately 78.8 inches long and has a 10 inches diameter and weighs 167.8 kilograms. It features D6AC steel design and incorporates an aramid-filled ethylene propylene diene monomer insulator, a blast tube nozzle, dual concentric hydroxyl terminated polyether, HTPE propellant, igniter, a solid-state laser initiation system, and a thrust vector control system. Talking about its operational history, the ESSM was used in combat for the first time on October 9, 2016 by the U.S. Navy off the coast of Yemen. The U.S. Mason DDG-87 also fired one ESSM and deployed a Nolka-class antiship decoy to counter two antiship cruise missiles launched by Iranian-backed Houthi forces in Yemen. Additionally, the missile successfully engaged aerial threats during the combat system ship qualification trial of the Nimitz-class aircraft carrier Theodore Roosevelt in May 2014. When considering the price, it is mentioned in the source that this missile reaches up to $956,000 in the fiscal year of 2016 and the average price of $1,795,000 in the fiscal year of 2021. With more than 2,000 proven rounds in service or in production, and another 1,500 rounds anticipated based on customer requirements, the ESSM missile will likely be supported through 2030 and beyond. That's all for today. If you have any suggestion for other military weapons to discuss, feel free to drag your comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and the most important one is to hit the subscribe button for more updates on other interesting videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.